All right, LeJon, if you hadn't heard the little robot that's a recording in progress, we are currently recording. How are you doing today?
Fantastic, man. Feeling good. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I just, I've seen Baby Oopsie. I think I watched it twice, actually. So I'm curious to ask about your role. And I don't remember your role exactly. You weren't a preacher, you were a
I was Father McGavin.
Father McGavin. Okay. I
Yeah,
wasn't sure the actual title because I know you sat in the confession booth and then
right.
you had multiple other scenes. I was curious if you had shot all your scenes at the same time or like if COVID made things difficult when you were shooting the movie.
All the scenes took place at the same time. I actually did have to take a break in between shooting to do some work out west, out in Las Vegas for another project I was a part of. But the production was kind enough to let me take a few days off to go ahead and knock that out. They switched the schedule around a little bit, so it worked out really good though.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was curious, not to dig into religion too much, but did you have anything from your personal life that helped you with that role of the father?
Honestly, not. I'm not a super religious guy. I mean, I come from a Baptist background, and I
Mhm.
can't say that as an adult I've continued that to very well. So it was just one of those things, man, when you get the role and you do your best you possibly can to get into that character and just take it from there. Hopefully, it sails. That's pretty much
Right.
what that was.
Yeah, no, you did a great job with that. I was curious about how you initially became involved with this project.
This one here was simply just I think dipping my toes into Actors Access and seeing the post and going after it, and then got a contact from I think it's Jessica Hughes, who the casting director, and we hit it off and everything, and submitted my audition, and they enjoyed it, and here we are.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So, when you guys were filming the confessional scenes,
Mhm.
were you actually in a church, or is that something that was built as part of the set?
No, they built that. They built that. We were in a garage. We were in the garage and it was about 32 degrees in that damn thing, man. It was cold. I'm not sure, if you really pay attention, you can probably see like my eyes watering from how damn cold it is. But
I mean, honestly, it probably adds to the scene because it seems like you're really emotional about what's going on with the confession.
hey, like I said, I planned the whole damn thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, but no, seriously,
So
yeah,
you
man.
never worked with anybody in the cast or anybody prior to this?
No, everybody a part of the whole production. Boy, inside and out, except for a few people behind the camera, like a wardrobe representative and I think a sound guy, maybe. But beyond that, brand new experience with everybody, and I fell in love with everybody instantly. It's amazing production to be a part of.
Nice. So when you were given the script, was it the full script or just basically surrounding your roles or your role in the film?
Oh no, I was given the full script.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you
Um,
mean like for auditioning or for after being cast?
for once you got cast, I wasn't sure if you just got the parts where it was your specific. Some people, some actors will get
Yeah.
just their own parts so that they don't, get things spoiled for them or whatever. So I was just curious about how that process went with this specific production.
Oh yeah. They gave me. I was lucky enough to get the whole thing, and I'm glad so because it was it naturally it helps you tie things together and makes your scenes make more sense. It makes other scenes make sense and everything. So I was glad I was able to get the whole script. So yeah.
So if you were to say any roles in the past or any roles you hope for in the future, that would let me rephrase that. For your role as Father McGavin, no,
Hmm.
okay,
Yeah.
Father McGavin, for your role as that character, do you feel like it parallels to anybody you played in the past or anybody you hope to play in the future?
It's funny. I actually played a father before, with Richard Riehle. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. If you remember Office Space, the older gentleman with the glasses and
He
everything.
was on my show.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's so dope.
Yeah. So that's funny.
That's crazy. Yeah. I played a father opposite him in a role called of Children in Wine.
He
And
got the mustache.
exactly. Yeah. He's an awesome dude, man.
He's
And
great.
yeah,
Great.
seriously. And of course, that role was a little bit more reserved and hey, a strict and direct father priesthood, kind of thing. And of course, Baby Oopsie steps outside the cloth a little bit there. So,
That's true. That's true. Now, like, do you have any roles in the future that you are, do you have any goals for roles that may parallel with this, or are you looking to kind of expand your range and move into something different?
oh, always willing to expand. I tell people all the time I can play a blade of grass if I needed to. Yeah, that's just I don't think there's anything I can't do. Kind of what's funny. I have a desire. I want to be on Sesame Street. I'm not bullshit. I want to work with puppets and stuff, man, and Muppets and everything. I really do. But that's like a little small, little side goal, little side dream. But
Oh, that's dope. That's cool though.
seriously, I mean, just like 2 episodes. I doubt I would just.
Well, because my niece is in town from California. She's a baby, so Sesame Street's been on to like keep her.
There we go.
So yeah, I was like, man.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but no, I'm sorry, I don't want to get away from answering your question, but I never. It's so funny. I don't really put that much thought to it as far as this particular character I want to play. I just kind of take the roles as they come to me and let the actor that I am grow. Based upon whatever role that is, and it's like every role that comes. It's like I'm a sponge and I'm expanding. It's like the role is water and it's making my sponge just bigger. You know what I mean? And that's kind of just the path I'm taking right now. I'm certain there's one day will come. I'll wake up and say, you know what? Damn it, I want to be this particular character in this particular film, but it hasn't happened yet.
I love the sponge analogy though. Like I haven't heard that one before. That's a good one.
SpongeBob SquarePants is my main man, so that.
He was also on my show.
Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny and Bill Firepocky, Firepocky. I always forgot his spell.
Oh my god!
Name. Yeah, Patrick SpongeBob 2 months ago. Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness.
So you're in with people that you like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, this is amazing, man.
as I brag while I'm interviewing you.
Oh, please. No, I'm all for it.
Let me ask you, what's initially sparked your desire for entertainment? Like for your desire to act and whatever else it is that you're hoping to get your hands into?
Most cases, like most cases, people who are actors, especially the comedic roles and everything, class clown in school, you can get in trouble for making people laugh and things like that. But the direct answer was there was a movie back in the early 90s, late 80s maybe, called Curly Sue. And it was I think Jim Belushi. Is that right? Yeah. And I can't remember the young girl's name. But anyway, my older brother took me to go see that movie in the theaters. And as I'm sitting in the theater, I'm looking on the screen like, that girl's like my age. I can do this, Yeah, she was like 9 and I'm like 9. I'm like, I can do that shit. So that's where the interest sparked, and I went on to high school and did some after school specials and whatnot, and went to college for baseball actually, and then came home and had the 9-to-5 job. And I'm like, you know what? The hell with this cubicle. I want to do what I love, and I love saying words in front of cameras.
What college did you go to, if you don't mind me asking?
Sure. I went to my first 2 years at Teal College. It's in Greenville, Pennsylvania. And then I transferred and graduated from Shaw University in Raleigh, North Carolina, 2006.
Cool. So I want to ask about we talked about your past, and we talked a little bit about Baby Oopsie. What other projects do you have going on in the future, or what else are you working on right now?
Actually, I have a film that's coming out, premiering this, August 2nd. It's called Bring Him Back Dead. And yeah, it's Louis Mandylor, Gary Daniels, Katie Keene, and Daniel Baldwin, actually. I'm really excited about that film. It comes, like I said, comes out August 2nd. I don't know the platforms yet. It's like they're keeping it secret or something, but they'll tell us eventually. But I'm really excited about that. Bring Him Back Dead. Beyond that, there's another film that'll be coming out soon called The Company We Keep. I don't know exactly when that's going to come out. I did that with what is his name? Roberts, Julia Roberts' brother.
Eric.
Eric Roberts. Yes, Eric Roberts. Yes, it's killing me. He's gonna kill me for forgetting anything. But yeah, that's coming out soon. Beyond that, sorry, phone was ringing. Yeah, that was all good. Beyond that, right now, I've actually kind of been taking a pause for the summer for my kids. We were just vacation and everything. Kind of wanted to give them a summer that I never had. So I kind of been taking a break from acting for a second, but I'm actually getting ramped back up and everything. And I should be doing some a feature film possibly in Michigan sometime later next month, and another one maybe in New Hampshire around late September, I believe.
And so the one you said is called Bring Me Back Dead.
Bring Him Back Dead.
Bring Him Back Dead. And so that one, you said you worked on with Louis Mandylor?
Yeah.
Right? It's funny because he was on the show and I accidentally called him Lewis because I thought that was his name.
You know what? I think you might be right. Because I thought I overheard somebody on set call him Louis. I'm like, oh, I didn't know it was Louis. I thought it was Louis.
I was going to say, I feel really bad now because I called him Lewis the whole time.
I think you might be right.
Well, that's okay. When I put in the request for you, I said LeJon Jones because I was thinking LeBron James in my head. She said, "You mean LeJon Woods?" I said, "Oh my bad." Yeah.
Oh, crazy. It's all good. Wait a minute. So you had Louis Mandylor on the show too?
Yeah. I think he was doing something else through October Coast. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, it seems like we have lots of people in common.
It seems like we do.
So, if there is, are you interested in any, like, right now, obviously, comic book movies are soaring.
Definitely.
Is there anything, like any role or any character that you would be interested in exploring to join one of those universes?
Oh, man, that's funny you asked that. It's already been done. His character has already been portrayed, I believe. But I thought I would be a great Nightcrawler. You know what I mean?
Well, they had to recast him for the new upcoming.
Well, listen, hey, if you got some connections.
Well, here's what's funny. So, Nightcrawler, I guess, is a popular one because I always ask people like what they'd like to play, and I remember Dante Basco, Rufio. He was immediately he was like Nightcrawler, and I love Nightcrawler too. Like I feel like that's what I would say. But they're gonna be casting new roles for the X-Men, so push that, man. Just push it.
Gotta push it, man. I've always my favorite X-Men or I guess superhero character was Colossus. I always played with him as a kid. I'm nowhere near that size.
Right. I dressed up as him for Halloween. Like that's hilarious.
Are you serious? That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. He's been always my favorite, man. But that if I could be one. Or maybe even Bishop.
Nice.
Yeah, because I got a little gray going on in the beard right there. I think Bishop had like a little streak of
you can just put the M on your head.
Exactly.
Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah. So this seems like you lean more towards Marvel than DC then.
A little bit, I guess.
But let's focus back on you and the movie. Is there anything that people don't ask you about the film that you'd like to share, like when you're in interviews and people ask you like the same thing over and over? What inspired you? I'm curious to know something about from your perspective that people haven't been able to pull out of you yet.
In regards to the film, or just me as a person?
One or both. I met the film, but honestly, let's go both.
Sure. I'll start with the film. Yeah, in most cases, they're the standard questions and everything. Anything that I'm looking for, outside of the standard? That's actually a really good question. I think if anything, okay, I've done a faith film before, a Christian film, and the question is always, it's not always, but it's like sometimes, am I as, and you might have touched on this already, am I as, close to the religion or deep into it as portrayed, or is that the reason why I picked this role? Because he's a father and he's a man of the cloth, and it was my inspiration to do that. And the answer is always no, not at all. Not at all. Not that I'm against religion or anything like that, but I wouldn't be like, you know what, I'm striving to play that religious role because I want to just speak the word to the people. No, that's not me.
You don't want to be typecast.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. So that's one thing. I hope I kind of answered that question.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. In regards to me, what's so funny? I'm a huge, even though I as being an actor and everything, and of course, being in the light of what an actor entails, I'm a huge introvert. Like I'm probably one of the most socially awkward people you'll ever meet.
It doesn't seem like that at all. It doesn't seem like that at all. I've been laughing the whole time. I could have never guessed. I would have never guessed.
Seriously. Like, okay, if we were at Comic-Con or something like that, I'll just be like, hi.
So in person, it's a little harder for you. I got you.
Sometimes, not in all cases, but I'm one of those guys, man. When it's time to be in front of the camera, you're going to get everything from me and things that you didn't even realize you could get from an individual for that role. But outside of that, I just want to be home and drink beer and watch the Cleveland Browns lose, because that's what they do.
Well, are you from Cleveland?
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
From Toledo.
Get out of here, man. Look, we got to get together, man.
Yeah, that's where I live. Nope, I've been to Toledo my whole life. I thought I saw you were from Cleveland. That's why I asked where you went to school, because I didn't know if you went to somewhere. What is in Columbus? I didn't know if you went to Ohio State or if you went to somewhere closer to me. That's why I was curious. But I think it speaks to your acting capabilities when you talk about being an introvert, and then you can, turn that, push that to the side so you can put on a performance. Especially not only that, but I mean, to be able to do an interview like this and be share the charisma that you are.
I appreciate it.
It's awesome when you get into your comfort zone, whatever that is for you, because I think it looks great on screen.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
That's one of the reasons why I was like, I gotta talk to this guy. Your not levity, but I think your performance in that film, not to gas you up all day, but I think it's your performance in that film that kind of balanced it out for me. When I was watching, because there's a lot of opposite you, obviously.
Sure.
A lot going on that has nothing to do with your role, but I think so. As far as the whole movie goes as a whole, I think your role kind of not necessarily was completely opposite from everything else, but I think it balanced pretty well.
Awesome, man. That really means a lot. That's what I'm hoping for and looking for. So thank you for that. Thank you.
No problem. So let me ask you, is there anything you'd like to plug, or I just want to give you a short platform, anything you'd like to say, or as far as your social media, websites, anything that you'd like people to check out?
I always suck at this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Damn it. All right. First and foremost, I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity to do this interview. I truly enjoyed the film. I truly enjoyed the role. Like I said, Full Moon Productions, they do a great job with everything. And I'm so grateful to have been a part of that and hopefully be a part more of it in the future. Again, Bring Him Back Dead, coming out August 2nd. For anybody who likes action thrillers, heist movies, please check that out. Really looking forward to that. I'm also the spokesman of Love Seats, which is a sports and concert ticketing app. So our competition, of course, is SeatGeek and Ticketmaster and things like that. Myself and Patrick Warburton, we are the spokesmen. We're the faces of Love Seats. And so put that out there. You want to buy tickets for a concert or a game, go to Love Seats.
That's awesome.
What makes real quick about Love Seats. What makes Love Seats different is you go to a game or a concert, and if you don't like your seat, you can move your location during the game legally, and there's an algorithm that makes that ticket cheaper as the game or concert goes on. So instead of sneaking into the seats down low, you can do it legally and pay less as the game's going on. And if you want to leave the game or concert for any reason early, you get cash back.
So honestly, that's pretty dope. I never heard of anything like that.
Yeah.
And so that's in Cleveland?
No, Love Seats is actually based out of Las Vegas. That was the work that I had to do during.
Where you take a break. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you talked about bringing him back dead, can you talk any more about that, or are you under NDAs? Because I can also promote that film as well.
No, sure, no doubt about it. It's a group of a gang of violent thieves who were supposed to just go to a jewelry store and an In-N-Out job, but the In-N-Out job turned upside down when one of the thieves got gun happy, and there was supposed to be no shooting. There was no need for it. One of them got gun happy, and some people got hurt, and they go back to the I guess to the meeting place, and they were there to get diamonds. They were there to just it was a big diamond heist, and they go back to the meeting place, and everything just unfolds. There's twists and turns. There's backstabbing. There's lies. There's deceit amongst these thieves, as it should be. There's no honor among thieves. And it's a film that has a lot of twists and turns, like most films do, like most heist and thriller films do, and everything. But this one, I think it's going to take people for one, like, whoa, I didn't see that kind of shit coming. So I'm really excited about it, man. And of course having Gary Daniels in it. If you're familiar with the martial arts world, Gary Daniels is a icon in the martial arts world, man, and he's doing his thing in it, man, kicking and punching and throwing those legs all over the place, man.
Is he one of the thieves with you?
That's correct.
And you're one of the thieves as well, right?
That's right.
Okay, that's awesome.
And so was and Louis Mandylor is he's the head of the gang.
That's awesome, because Mandylor, he's good with martial arts too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. I thought that was his thing. I'm trying to keep and remember. I've got a terrible memory, so I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I thought Louis was great at martial arts. That's what made it so awesome when they were doing their fighting scenes. For them, first of all, him and Gary Daniels already knew each other from previous works, and like I said, Mandylor was a boxer to start, but I guess as time went on, adapted the martial arts as well. And man, to see those guys go at it on set, man, I mean, to train for it and everything, and then to sit there and watch them do those scenes, crazy, man. Do you think you could get to a point where you do your own stunts, or are you already there?
Already there, yeah. I've done a few. You'll actually see in this film. I mean, it was not like major stunts, but yeah, falling out of.
Well, yeah, if you're with Louis Mandylor and Louis Mandylor and Gary Daniels.
Gary Daniels.
Yeah, if you're with them, then I can only imagine that it's going to be a fun and action-filled movie. Honestly, I love talking with you, man. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully we'll meet soon in Ohio. And,
no doubt, man.
I hope to talk to you more again about bringing back dead once it comes closer to release date. You said that comes out in
August 2nd, next week.
Oh,
next week.
Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll promote this up on our action segment.
Oh man, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course. Again, thank you so much, and whatever you do, make sure you stay safe, and please keep bringing what you brought to Baby Oopsie to every film you come across.
It's an absolute promise, man. I thank you for your time, Joseph, man. It means a lot. Really does.
Of course. Yeah, no problem, brother. I'll see you soon.